Hey family, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. By the way, it's your girl Sheba. You have joined me at my spot. Every week I'm at this spot vibing, and all I ask is that you vibe with me, okay? If it's your first time, welcome. If you come back before, you already know what's good. I love you and I appreciate you. Who is the star of the show today? Trendy Tresses. Yeah, no stranger to the game, okay? UK company, UK based company. I have did them before and it was disastrous the first time. I just got to be completely honest. But this one was better. I just finished the install literally a few hours ago. Laid my head down, got back up. I have a headband on just to go with the fit because I have errands to do today. But I'm not a fan of the install. Again, I'll explain that in just a second. But also I'll do an update video in about another week or two just to kind of let you know of the maintenance of, you know, the upkeep, and just what I thought about it, my coins that I spent, all of that. But anyway, that will come later, okay? But yeah, beautiful hair. The curls are beautiful. I literally have just walked out of my house and the compliments are there, so you're definitely going to be getting the compliments. But yeah, pros and cons, bittersweet moment for me with this hair, okay? If you have any questions, comments, you already know what to do. If not, go ahead and put that in the drop box for me. I do respond to those with the quickness. If you have not subscribed, loves, now's the time to do that. Make that happen, okay? Every week I'm dropping something new just for you, unless life happens, but for the most part, I am here with you, okay? Yeah, Trendy Tresses. Intro video coming up in just a moment. That's it, you guys. Until the next time we talk, until the next time I spend time with you, be kind. That's a free thing, okay? Be a blessing to someone if you can, you and your families. Stay blessed as well. It's Sheba. Bye. Hey beauties, listen, we're about to get started, but I really just wanted to just explain to you what I did initially, okay? What we're using first is Trendy Tresses, all right? Not a stranger to the game. This is a black owned company, I believe. In the UK, I'll definitely go into that a little bit more in detail as I go through the video, but this is Goddess Curls 14-inch in a color 1B, and I have did Trendy Tresses before, but it was a disaster, okay? Not necessarily on their end, anything that it was wrong on their end, but it was, I did this on my very first attempt crocheting. And this texture is a very premium, high quality fiber, synthetic fiber hair. So it is very soft. I wasted a lot of hair separating it. And to make it on the worst, even worse, I was going on vacation. So I wanted a water-friendly hair, which is why I started doing the whole crochet all together. And then they didn't have all the colors that I wanted. I wanted bright colors. And so eventually I ended up getting the notice that they didn't have all the colors. They only had so many packs. And I had to order hair from a different company. And come on now, the texture was completely different, okay? And it was just a mess. All right, but I made it work, okay? But it was a learning lesson for me. So anyway, we're going to be installing this. I have 4 packs, you guys. This says 3 to 4 packs. We'll do a full head. I got to tell you, something is telling me I'm going to be coming down to the very last strand, trying to get my hair or get it in how I like it, because I like it fuller, but this is what I could get at the time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am doing easy crochet method, because that's just what I prefer with crochet. I do braid it down sometimes, but right now I'm just on a growth journey, and I just want less tension, okay? As less as possible. Because I'm doing the easy crochet method, of course all my hair is just pulled back. I have it in a rubber band so that you can see. I have my hair in a rubber band, braided up, you know, tucked in, okay? This is what we're working with. My invisible, not my invisible parts, but my parting, because I do want some parting in here. This is what I did. I did this off camera because I just didn't want to waste the time. It's a very simple method. Again, I parted off midsection, the crown of my hair, and I started with my middle part going straight down, okay, and then I did the additional parts. I used jam to kind of lay it down, okay, rubber band at the end to kind of keep it in place. Sometimes I do braid or plait up the ends. This time I didn't, and I just pull all the ends together and put it in that ball in the back, okay. All right, no, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, okay. All right, you guys, so right now I'm just opening up the package of hair. Now this is just really one pack, okay. You can see they're kind of separated into four little small sections, and out of each 4 sections I separated about 9 to 12 times, okay. Right now, again, you know, I told you I have my ball pulled back, okay. So my objective is to cover this ball, and so I'm going to start at the top, work my way around, and then upwards, okay. If this is your first time ever doing crochet, please don't worry about the ball, okay, because by the end of this there's going to be so much hair, it's going to be undetectable, I promise, okay. You know it's there, but no one else will know it's there. Now if you want to do more like a pull-up method, like pulling your hair completely up into like a high ponytail or something like that, then I would suggest doing maybe the braids for your crochet, so that it pulls up without noticing that ball, okay, or at least braiding the back portion of your hair so that you can lay those down and pull it up into a high pony. So you guys, now I told you before I did Trendy Tresses in my very first attempt, and it was horrible, just because I had to match or mix and match this soft textured hair with another brand of hair, because there was only so many colors available with Trendy Tresses. So I had to go and get another the same color with a different brand. And you guys, this texture with the harsher or more coarse textured hair, it was just a mess, okay, and it was really bad for the install. But just so that you know, you guys, I was not a fan of this install. It took me much longer than it ever does for me doing crochet, and I'm kind of so comfortable and I vibe when I put in my hair. I just couldn't do that so much with this, because first of all, I wanted to make sure 4 packs was going to be enough. So I found myself just really splitting this hair a lot, okay, a lot, little bitty pieces, and it tried to trick me. Like, it really tried to trick me. And I say that because by the time I got to the first pack, finished with the first, it looked like I was gonna have plenty of hair, but I didn't fall for it. I didn't, because I fell victim to that before as well. So but anyway, you guys, the hair is very soft. I knotted about 4, 5, sometimes 6 times, and then found myself going back to kind of touch up the knots to make sure this hair stayed in play, okay. So know that you're going to have to knot this hair quite a bit. Now there are also different methods out there for knotting. People have different knotting methods. I'm vibing right now, you guys. One of my joints is playing in the background, but anyway, you know, there's different ways that people knot. I am just, you guys, it's easy crochet for me for a reason. I want this to be simple. That you see running down my head, I had greased my scalp with some oil for my hair before I did the install, and so it was kind of running, okay. But yeah, I just want to make this as simple and as easy as possible, okay. So I didn't want to do all the extra knotting. But yeah, I mean, you can tell I'm just knotting away, okay. At this point, I'm at about 2 packs, and I'm probably about halfway into the pack, you guys. So Yeah, heads up, know that it's soft. There was a little bit of issues with me separating it. I did use a little bit of spray bottle water just to kind of make the separation easier for the install. And again, a lot of separation for me to get it as full as possible. By the end of the look, I was really stretching this hair. You can't tell it to the naked eye. You won't be able to tell it. But there's definitely parts of my hair that I could use maybe like another half a pack of hair. And I have a round face, okay? So if your face is smaller, your head is smaller, then 3 to 4 packs, which is the recommended amount for a full head on the pack. That is what Trendy Tress recommend, but it was barely enough for me, okay? And you're gonna notice that I leave my sides out. I don't want the hair crocheted all the way to my edges, and that's again because I don't want the tension on my edges. I have noticed some breakage on the side of my hair, so I just really kind of go only so far with the crochet, okay? With the crochet, I just don't want it to have that tension on that area if I can at all. Just try to make that happen. I just avoid it altogether, okay? But yes, you guys, this was about $15 a pack when I bought it. Now, I had this hair a long time ago. It just took me a while to install just because I knew it was going to take a while. I knew what to anticipate, and I knew it was going to be a high maintenance hair. So I kind of held it, but it was about, all in all, because I actually paid for this out of pocket, I spent my coins on this hair. And so this was about $70 for the hair, just the hair, okay, just for these 4 packs. This is definitely not what I go and spend my money. I don't ever spend that amount of money on any kind of crochet, you guys, just to be completely honest. I love crochet because it is inexpensive and different kind of styles that I can use. I love the synthetic, because it's a cheap, quick hairstyle to go to, okay? So I would definitely recommend the hair. Now, I can't take away from the beauty of this hair, queens, okay? The hair is stunning. The curls are popping. They are very soft, but because it's so soft, it just makes the install harder and longer, okay? That's really the drawback for me, along with the amount of money that I spent on this. So if you're looking for an investment hairstyle, and when I say that, I mean a longer hairstyle. Sometimes I wear some crochet styles and I only leave it in for a couple weeks, to 2 weeks or so. If you're looking for a style 4 weeks or more, then Trendy Tresses would be that, because for me, because of the amount of money that I paid for it, okay? I'm very frugal, so for me to spend that amount of money on one hairstyle, it's got to last a while, okay? You guys, towards the end of this, I got like super tired. Like all my crunkness went. Like I was lit from the beginning, and then I was just tired. I was just tired having to go back and make, the knots and make sure they were in there tight. So yeah. Now I do invisible knot method sometimes if it is like a straight hair, but majority of the times I don't do that, because that's not really it doesn't bother me to see some of the knots, and then sometimes with some of the styles that I have, I don't think that I even need it. So I'm not that particular about the invisible knots in the front, unless it's like a straight hair and I don't want those knots to show as much, okay? Now, even though I said I had to stretch this out, because of all the separation, it did come out looking very full. So I'm grateful for that, because with my round face, a flat, thin look just doesn't suit me well, I don't think, okay? It's my preference to have the big, long hair. But again, I am going to come back and do a follow-up video, an update video about a week or 2 into it, just to let you kind of know about the maintenance. But again, I anticipate more maintenance on this hair than I usually go for, just because, again, of how soft that it is. So I'll have to do that. And but yeah, I'll let you guys know about that, and how the curls keep up at about week 2. Okay, so look forward to that. You guys, by the way, if you have any comments or questions, make sure you drop those in the comment section below. I do respond to those as quickly as possible. I did not do my typical shout out for this particular video. I do a viewer shout out. I try to do one every video, and I didn't get that together, but that will definitely be back into play for the next go round. Okay, so right now everything is completely installed. Right now I'm just kind of separating, getting some of the loose ends out. And you're going to see me spray some water on my hair, which is the only thing that I put on there. I'm not a really big product girl on the crochet, but right now I'm just kind of flipping it around, trying to get some of the loose ends out, and some of the ends that I have to cut for this. Now again, you see that ball is not showing back there, so that's what I was saying earlier. If you have that kind of issue, don't worry about it. It's going to be just fine. But all in all, you guys, this hair is beautiful. I just had issues with the install. I would definitely prefer someone to install it for me, just because I'm being lazy. But again, I appreciate you so much. As I always say, be kind. It is free. Be a blessing to someone if you can. You and your family stay blessed as well. It's your girl Sheba signing off. Until the next time. Bye-bye. Peace.